If you've ever had this feeling that something was terribly wrong with the world that we live in, but you couldn't figure out just what it was, then you've come to the right place. Secret societies, mystery religions, and the Illuminati have been controlling our reality since the beginning of time. But not anymore, because there is an awakening happening, and you are about to become a part of it. Wake up, because this is a call for an uprising.
This is a call for an uprising. Welcome to today's show. I wanted to cover this story released by the Rolling Stone that is talking about our government, which of course is here to serve us, the people, wanting to suspend certain constitutional rights. You kidding me? The Trump Department of Justice has asked Congress to craft legislation allowing chief judges to indefinitely hold people without trial and suspend other constitutionally protected rights during this outbreak. You've got to be kidding me if we get to this point that citizens will be okay with this. How do they not start reading between the lines? Oh, we have to arrest people without trial because they have the flu? Oh, because people aren't staying indoors? I read stories yesterday about, and I'm sure they're not real, they're probably out there just to scare the crap out of people. But specifically a story about two people in New Jersey. Homeowners were arrested after hosting large gatherings at their home because it exceeded the 50-person limit. I kid you not. That's what they claim, at least. Now, they could just be doing this to scare you and say, look, don't have people over your home. And look how they're dividing people here. People are like, so selfish, these people were having gatherings. We're all doing our best. And we're quarantining in our homes. You follow suit now. That's what we're told to do. Stop letting Big Brother tell you what to do before Big Brother puts you 12 feet under. Not 6, 12. It says, while the ask from the Department of Justice will likely not come to fruition with a democratically controlled House, they demonstrate how much this White House has a frightening disregard for rights in the Constitution. The DOJ has requested Congress allow any chief judge of a district court to pause court proceedings whenever the district court is fully or partially closed by virtue of any natural disaster, civil disobedience, or any other extreme situation. According to draft language obtained by Politico, this would be applicable to any statutes of rules of procedure otherwise affecting pre-arrest, post-arrest, pre-trial, trial, and post-trial procedures in criminal and juvenile proceedings and all civil proceedings, processes and proceedings. They justify this by saying currently judges can pause judicial proceedings in an emergency, but that new legislation would allow them to apply it in a consistent manner. Think about what I'm saying here. And look, we all know how this government operates. We all know that they operate by their own rules. We all know that Bagelville, these people are untouchable and get away with all this stuff. But how can citizens who are asleep not have a problem with this? We're talking about a flu that barely anyone has. The only thing people hear about is whatever they tell them on the news, and they're like, oh, 10,000. The next day, 15. The next day, 18. The next day, 20. Oh, it's getting out of hand. Huh? We're not even talking about hundreds. We're not even talking about 1 million. Right? And people are already okay with this self-lockdown. People are okay. Hey, you know what? Don't be selfish. Close your business. And somebody goes, well, how am I going to pay my rent? They go, who cares? Don't be selfish. Close your business. We need social distance, because these idiots come on TV and tell them they need social distance. Now they come out and look, this may or may not happen. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but we're seeing them, and we know they continue to take our constitutional rights away. All these bills that they pass from the Patriot Act on take away our rights to privacy. They want to take away our rights to bear. They want to take away our rights to free speech. Now they want to say, you know what? If we think you're an a-hole, we can lock you up without trial. Well, I expect them to be at my front door then any minute now. Should I get ready? Should I pack my bags? What should I wear? A tuxedo? Think about that. Think about that. The problem is that people go, well, that's never going to happen. They just are putting this through in case there's people who are having events over 50 people or more, or they're not following the new restrictions to make us all better. And you don't think people are going to be clamoring, walking over one another to get in line to get this shot? They are going to beg for it. They're already begging for the cure. People are already losing their mind. Look at some of these people on social media and how they talk and how they act. People are just completely insane. Oh, people are out golfing. They're so selfish. They're horrible Americans. They should be in prison. Huh? What? People are, everyone needs to lock up, put the TV on, and listen to what they tell us to say. Big brother, big brother, big brother. The article says, but the Constitution grants citizens habeas corpus, which gives arrestees the right to appear in front of a judge and ask to be released before trial. Enacting legislation like the DOJ wants would essentially suspend habeas corpus indefinitely until this whole thing is over. So you know what that means, taking that away? That means you don't have the right to remain silent. You don't have a right to a trial. You don't have the right to anything. It's, look at this a-hole, throw him in a prison cell. This guy's a conspiracy theorist. He's dangerous. Lock him up. Oh, but we'll let you out when it's over. Yeah, they're saying it could be 18 months. Yeah, I'm sure people will be looking for me in 18 months or anyone else out there. They'll be gone. Oh, whatever happened to that person? I don't know. He must have got it. Oh, yeah, he got it. And while he was in, while he was in prison or whatever. And then that's just what ended up happening to him. When will citizens see through this? This is a call for people to open their freaking eyes. We're talking about the flu. We're not talking about a militia. We're not talking about something that's like literally attacking you in the streets, nuclear bombs. We're talking about the flu, something that has killed less people than the flu. And they're going to take away and suspend the Constitution and take away habeas corpus. And people don't see through it and go, yeah, that's probably going too far. No matter what you believe, as a citizen, these are your rights. How could you let the government take your rights away because they're telling you it's in your best interest? They don't have your best interest at hand. They have their best interest at hand. And what are the agendas that all these rich, elite scumbags constantly talk about? Depopulation, full control, martial law, follow the rules, obey, the social score that's going to come. All this stuff is all about conforming. What do you think the anti-bullying stuff's about? It's not about defending yourself or hurting someone's feelings. It's about conforming. Because they look at it and say, well, people who bully are likely the people who are going to bully back against Big Brother. They're likely the ones who are going to be leaders and are going to say, no, we're not taking this crap from you. By creating a society that doesn't stick up for himself, instead runs to the principal, runs to Big Brother, then they have a society that conforms. And a society that'll say, okay, we're going to give up our rights. Do I still get to stay home and go on my cell phone? I do? Okay, I'm okay with it then. Can I still order Pizza Hut? Okay, I'm okay with it then. Huh? These people don't even know what their rights are. And they're little, if any. Can they come and arrest us if they want to anyway? Yeah, probably. But the fact that people would see this and not wake up and say, okay, this is fishy. This is suspicious. We're talking about a flu that they claim not even 1,000 people in the United States have passed away from, which are all claims. Nobody knows anyone. That's what they're claiming. Okay? That's not even a big number on any scale. Look up any type of diseases, how many people die. Flu, Lyme's disease. So many different things. And we're all locking ourselves up. One day it's, it spreads through don't touch money. The next day, it spreads through talking to one another. The next day, it's 6 feet's the limit. So let me get, so if I'm 8 feet away from somebody and I have the thing and I go, does it go 6 feet and then just burst into dust like a fart? It can't make the 8 feet. It can't travel 8 feet. I mean, huh? Then the doctors go, we don't know where it came from. Then they go, we don't have a cure. Then they go, we don't know anything about it. We just know that this is how it works. And then everyone, all these idiots out there go, well, they're the scientists. They're the doctors. Listen to them. We don't know anything. They're the ones who know. They're the experts. They went to school for this. And all these people are Masons, in secret societies, all elitists, all working together. They put on their little doctor suit. You see them in a lab and you're like, what are they mixing together? What are they doing? They're like, well, it's chemicals, CPI4, cocotejai. Oh, I don't know what that means, so I guess he's smarter than me. Okay, stick it in my body, because this guy says so. He might not be some deranged freak serial killer. It's just some guy's wearing a doctor jacket. I got to trust him. I got to line up for my shot. This is what's going on in America. This is a problem. The DOJ also asked Congress to amend the federal rules of criminal procedure to have defendants appear at a hearing via video conference instead of in person with the defendant's consent. Although in a draft obtained by Politico, the sections about requiring consent were crossed out. Of course they were, because they don't want anyone to see it. But it's not just Americans' rights the DOJ wants to violate. They also asked Congress to pass a law saying that immigrants who test positive cannot qualify as asylum seekers. This is getting beyond out of hand for people to be falling for this at this point, the way they are. Beyond out of hand. And it just shows you how social engineering works. I've said from the beginning, all these celebrities are going to roll out and say they have it, right? So people go, I don't know anyone. They're like, do you know anyone who has it? They're like, well, Tom Hanks has it. Well, the singer from the keyboard guy from Bon Jovi has it. Colton from The Bachelor has it. And so on and so forth. All of these people, these celebrities who have it, what do? Instead of being sick, they're on camera in their home. They're like, I'm feeling better. They're all recording themselves, doing little PA announcements instead of, they're supposed to be resting, right? No one's got any symptoms of anything. Everybody looks fine. And people are like, oh, yep, he's got it. She's got it. We know the people that got it. It's only getting worse. It's only getting worse. It's only getting worse. And they talk about these video conferencing things. This is just another video I'm going to have to do talking about this virtual world, which I've been talking about for years. Virtual world. We've seen the predictive programming. What is it? Ready, Set, Go from Spielberg. What are the kings of predictive programming? Virtual world. People start dating, virtual women. This is transhumanism coming. This is all of it happening right now. And we all better hope it is a test run. And really, maybe it started as one, but their foot's on the gas right now because there's no pushback. No one seems to give a crap. I give a crap. I know you guys give a crap. You really ready to give up your rights to a fair trial or anything like that? They can arrest you and throw you in jail for the rest of your life. They're like, yeah, but that happened when there was no, habeas, so there's no trial. They're screwed. He was a bad person. You just disappear. And people are like, that'll help stop the outbreak. Huh? If people are quarantined in their homes, what crimes are anyone committing? Oh, you want to get people on the street for walking the streets? Well, you're telling us the grocery stores are open in these other places. So what if somebody just goes, hey, I'm going to the grocery. And they go, yeah, I don't think you are. We're going to arrest you. Maybe they don't like the look of your face. Maybe it is somebody who doesn't like your skin color. Maybe they think you got a fat rear end. Maybe they know you're a conspiracy nut, right? As they like to call us, even though we're amongst the smartest people alive. That's for sure, because we get it. These other people are just lost. I don't even know what to describe how lost they are, buying into it day in and day out. Yeah, maybe now all you people that think we were all nuts, as you see this stuff go on, and you start seeing, whoa, we're going to suspend the Constitution. Oh, you don't think something's up? Over a flu? Give me a break. I want to remind everyone, please check out my website at callforanuprising.com. I don't know how much more of this I could take. It's just unbelievable, day after day, how much more extreme this stuff is getting. It's pissing me off beyond belief. But thank you guys for listening. Check out my website if you haven't. I want to thank everyone out there who's a Patreon. You're the ones who keep this YouTube channel going. So thank you all. God bless you and your families.